Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. Like always, I'm back again with another topic, and today's topic is very interesting. Today we'll be talking about table etiquettes. The topic looks very simple and one must be thinking as to is it required? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is very much required. In today's fast running world, table etiquette is the most important skill one should carry with themselves, and hence today's topic. Table etiquettes, whether you're sitting in a hotel's restaurant, a standalone restaurant, or for that matter, anywhere, that's something one should carry, one should portray how important it is, and which demonstrates your personality, your persona as an individual. So a lot is dependent upon your table etiquettes. You go to a restaurant, you book a table, and that day is a special day for you because you are going out with your family, friends, relatives, celebrating your success, birthday, anniversary, any of the occasions which is really important for you, or for that matter anyone. They are the ones who go to restaurants or to hotels to celebrate this by having good food, beverages, alcohol, good ambience, decor, and most importantly, world class services, good service. Food, one can have it in the house also, or the restaurant which is down the street. But to get world class services, to get that warmthness, and to make your day special, you go to hotels, you go to restaurants. However, when we go to hotels or to the restaurants, we don't own that place. A lot of them, a lot of them think that they own that place. They own the people who are working in the restaurant. That doesn't work in that way. Every restaurant, every hotel restaurant have their standard operating procedures, and one has to follow it. As a guest, one has to follow the standard operating procedures of the restaurant or the terms and conditions of the restaurant. For example, in few restaurants, children below 6 are not allowed. In few restaurants, children below 11 are not allowed. In few restaurants, you are being asked to come in semi-formals. These are restaurant guidelines. These are restaurant etiquettes. And this is how the restaurant operates. Not all, but few. So the journey of table etiquettes start from this step, that one should be aware of where they are going and what are the terms and conditions. Once you know that, as a person, you know what is coming on your way once you enter that restaurant. You're not surprised. You're going to a restaurant and you have taken someone who's not dressed well as per the restaurant standards. It might be an embarrassing situation for you and the ones who are accompanying you. So it's better to be very clear of where you're going and what are the restaurant expectations. Secondly, you don't own the people, the ones who are working in the restaurant. You have to be courteous, you have to be polite, you have to be respectful while you are placing your food, soft beverages, or for that matter any order. The term waiter is gone long back. We call them food and beverage professionals. The ones who are serving you in a five-star hotel or a restaurant, they are someone who are skillful of doing that job, because they do hotel management and come to the restaurants and they serve you. There is a process, there is a sequence of service which they follow in each and every restaurant. I'm talking about the standalone fine dining top notch restaurants. One just simply can't go there and sit in any of the tables they want to. Secondly, they should tell their name before they enter inside the restaurant. Hostess will for sure guide you, your family, relatives, friends, to everyone, whoever is coming into the restaurant. That's the hostess job. You go sit on the table, and then the entire your table etiquette's journey begins. you know you look around the people, the way they are behaving, right? And how you should carry yourself while you're sitting on the chair, how you should talk to the person who's coming to take your order. All of this really matters. you know you can't be howling, shouting in the restaurant. Nightclubs, party houses, banquet hall is a different category altogether. But when I talk about standalone fine dining restaurants, yes, a bit of giggling here and there, talking is completely fine. But you can't be playing your music, chit chatting, or quarreling of your matters related to house, politics. Can't be arguing with yourselves, your colleagues, your family members. All of that is prohibited. You have gone there, you have to respect the ambience, decor, and the person who's serving you, and the persons or the people who are sitting in and around your table in the restaurant. Because the way you have gone to the restaurant to celebrate your special occasion, similarly, there are others who have come to the restaurant to celebrate their special occasions. That can be anything. So, if your day is bad or if your restaurant experience is bad, that doesn't mean that you will spoil others. That you have to keep in mind, you have to be courteous, polite, if at all there is a complaint as well. If at all you didn't like the food, you didn't like the beverages, you didn't like the service, there is a way you can put this across. Or there are obviously Google reviews. These days, the Google reviews on the restaurants are taken very seriously, because those are the reviews or the feedback from the guests which will make or break your restaurant. So even if you're not satisfied with the services or the food or the services, quality of food, everything can be written down on the review which you get on the Google. At the end, you will also see managers come to your table and ask for your feedback. You can share your feedback then. Ensure that you don't spill food on the ground or on the table. There are table etiquettes wherein you will have spoon, knife, fork which are kept on the table. Using that, one should eat. Do not make noise with your cutlery, crockery, glassware. They are not there for making noise. So before one goes to the restaurant to experience any of this fine dining restaurant eating etiquettes, I rather request people to practice a bit at home, to see how to hold a fork, a knife. There are a lot of videos which are available online on YouTube, how to go about it. You can see that, onto the right, you will have your spoon. and knife. Onto the left you will have your fork. That's the standard of the restaurant. On the right hand side you will have the water tumbler or the water glass. This is the basic setup of a restaurant. You as a diner ensure that you don't disturb any of those, because there is a reason why knife and spoon are kept on the right hand side and the fork is kept on the left hand side. You hold the food from the knife, from the fork, and you cut the food from your knife, which is your right hand. The scene completely changes for the person who's lefty. It is the vice versa, opposite. So that the food and beverage professional who's serving the food has to be careful while he sees that someone who is a left-hander person. Accordingly, the cutlery changes on his table or her table. So do not make fun of the table setup. It's very clumsy, you're not getting space to keep your hands. All of that will fall in place once you deeply observe what's there on the table, why this has been kept onto the right, why that is there on the left. Because considering your space only, these guidelines have been designed by hoteliers long back. you know Gradually you have to take your napkin, place it on your lap, so that if there are any food particles falling, should not damage your trousers, saris, etc. Ensure that you don't mess your hands completely, which will look very awkward for others to look at your table, and for you to also stand up and go to the washroom and then wash your hands. It looks very awkward. So ensure that you use spoon, fork and knife in a fine dining restaurant or a five-star hotel restaurant, so that you maintain your personality, a persona, and people should think that yes, this guy is well aware of what table etiquettes are all about. At home you can eat with your hands, no one will question you, but once you're outside and once you call that as fine dining or a five-star hotel restaurant, you have to be very careful, because there are 10 more people who are watching you eat food, drink. So always use minimalistic hands possible while you're eating food, which will help you to look yourself clean and also the table looks clean. It's not you coming and just eating and going. It also matters how you are maintaining your own table, how you're maintaining your hands, your clothes. All of this put together is table etiquettes. There are a lot to it, where to go, how do we sit, how do we stand while dragging a chair, don't make much of noise. Ladies to be offered chairs first, if at all you have are going with your family, with 10 of you, and then the food and beverage professional won't be covering them all at one go. So you as a person should also take that initiative of making the ladies sit first and then the gentlemen can sit. All of this are the part of table etiquettes. So I hope today's video was informative, and whenever anyone is going to a fine dining restaurant or a hotel restaurant, will follow the guidelines and at least try and maintain the decorum, the terms and conditions and the policies of the restaurant in mind before blocking the table. If you think that my today's video was informative, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. It will only motivate me to make better content every time when I upload a video in this channel. Do not forget to hit the bell button so that you get my notification every time I upload a new video on my channel. Till then, take care, be safe, and keep smiling.